Because listen, I am the baddest man fucking me. Yeah?
This is what y'all want, right? They heated up already. Man, I'd like to thank Showtime. I'd like to thank the Barclays Center, Al Hagen, Shelly Fevers.
Everything is great, you know. Guy can talk shit about me, I don't mind. Can say whatever he wants. But one thing you can't do is threaten my life after the ring. So you'll see. That's not cool.
Was that what sort of set you off today?
Yeah, because you have to understand, if a man threatens your life, yeah, he's not only just threatening your life, he's threatening your kids and everybody around you, because with this day and age, people just like roll up to your car or roll up to your house, you know, and things go off. So I sat down and like, hold on, he said it again, and he said it again. I'm like, why does he keep saying it for?
This could be you next. I want to make a big statement. I don't want to scare him off. You know what I mean? He said he wanted to win.
Breaking news shocks the boxing world as Derek Chisora completely loses control and hurls a chair at Deontay Wilder during their press conference face-off. Chaos erupts as officials scramble, cameras capture the wild moment, and fans can't believe the intensity. This is the kind of raw emotion and unpredictability that defines heavyweight boxing today.
Fight, let me finish. And now you're here crying that you won a fight with other Fabio, AJ, and all these guys. Yeah? But the only person who's fucked up is yourself. Because every time you've been offered a fight, and then when you got to fight, let me finish. When you got to fight a British fighter, yeah, you lost. And then you came up with excuses. So tell me, yeah, this is what I want to say, yeah.
Deontay Wilder talks about the hardships he's faced and his drive to prove he is the best. Despite Derek Chisora's chaotic antics, Wilder remains focused and composed. His words show mental toughness and experience, highlighting that no matter the provocation, he stays a calculated and dangerous force in the ring.
The downs that hurted me the most. And this is what it leads me to right now. This man said he done dealt with so much pain and suffering, heartaches. But we all got our own. I would dealt with that and more. All I ever wanted to do was prove to the world that I am the best. That I know I am the
Tyson Fury praises the matchup between Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder, calling it a thrilling clash for the heavyweight division. Fury clearly supports Chisora for a stoppage, highlighting the British fighter's tenacity and heart. His endorsement shows that Chisora is not just a wild card, but a legitimate threat in the ring, with the power and grit to cause serious trouble for Wilder. Fans can feel the excitement building as two seasoned heavyweights prepare to collide in what promises to be an explosive showdown.
So I've just seen that Chisora and Deontay Wilder are going to do a fight. I think this is a great fight. You know, I've fought both of these men 3 times each, actually. Just thought of that. And I think it's a very, very good fight. But on this one, I'm going to go with my boy, Del Boy, War Chisora for a stoppage. Get up there, Derek! Come on!
Eddie Hearn gives a realistic take on the fight, calling Derek Chisora the underdog, but acknowledging his toughness. Wilder's power is undeniable, but Chisora's experience and resilience make him dangerous. This clash isn't one-sided. Chisora can survive the storm and create openings. Every round will be a battle of wills, endurance, and strategy, with the heavyweight stakes higher than ever. Fans should expect fireworks and unpredictability from this heavyweight showdown.
Do you believe that Derek Chisora can beat Deontay Wilder?
I think he's a big underdog in the fight, and I think he may also get knocked out in the fight. If he gets past 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder, he's banging that fight. He might not get through 5 or 6 rounds with Deontay Wilder. but he's fighting.
Adam Smith sees this fight as nearly 50-50, highlighting both the danger of Deontay Wilder's devastating punch and Derek Chisora's relentless work ethic. Wilder may have lost some spark, but Chisora's experience, hunger, and determination balance the scales. Their clash will be a true test of heart, endurance, and raw power, building a massive fight fans won't want to miss. The anticipation is sky high as both heavyweights prepare for a showdown worthy of their reputations.
It's a fantastic, almost, you could say a 50-50. We don't know what Wilder's got left. Obviously, he possesses the biggest, probably single punch power since an Ernie Shavers, but he didn't look great. Well, hasn't looked great, has he, for the last couple of years, probably since the Fury trilogy. And Derek continues to keep grinding results out, and wants that 50th fight. It would be a fantastic build-up, we know. It looks like it will be announced. I'm hearing April. I just think it's a great battle.
Frank Warren stresses that the chaos at the press conference should stay out of the ring, warning that fighters are not paid for theatrics before the fight. But Derek Chisora thrives in high-pressure moments, using intensity and aggression to unsettle opponents like Wilder. While Warren calls it unprofessional, Chisora's fiery persona adds drama and fuels fan excitement, making this fight a can't-miss clash of heavyweight titans with emotions running hotter than ever.
They've had a push and a shove.
Well, this is not a gang fight. You know, the only two who be fighting are the boxers, and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
Eddie Hearn breaks down the fighter's mindset perfectly, explaining that when personal lines are crossed, reactions become unavoidable. This explains why Derek Chisora's intensity and even aggression at the press conference were almost expected. Wilder may be a seasoned champion, but provocation like this tests any man's composure. Fans see the human side of fighters, and Chisora's fiery response reflects his heart, pride, and unwillingness to be intimidated. This clash isn't just about skill, it's about ego, respect, and raw emotion, making the build-up to fight night electric and full of unpredictable moments.
Buttons, when someone shoves you like that, when someone starts talking about your mum, no man, like, look, I'm a complete pussy, right? If you start talking about my mum and all this other stuff, I'm going to have a pop at you. I can't fight, but I don't care. I'll have a right go. And you're talking about the world heavyweight champion. If you start talking to him like that, if you shove him like that, he's going to react.
Andrew McCart emphasizes the logic behind this matchup, stating it makes far more sense than a Wilder versus Usyk fight. Chisora, at his peak and celebrating his milestone 50th fight, is a worthy adversary. Wilder may have suffered losses, but his power remains formidable. This pairing balances experience, legacy, and excitement. Chisora's hunger and veteran skills clash perfectly with Wilder's knockout threat, creating a high-stakes battle for fans. Every punch carries history, pride, and consequence, turning this fight into a showcase of heavyweight heart and drama that is set to capture global attention.
This fight makes sense to me, especially at this stage of their career. I mean, Wilder's coming off a couple of losses. I know he's got the win back a few months back, and Derek Chisora's on a good run of form. 3 great wins, Joe Joyce and Wallen of late. So I do like this fight. I like this fight more than I do Wilder.
Francis Warren warns of the immense danger Derek Chisora faces against Deontay Wilder, describing Wilder's punch as possibly the hardest in heavyweight history. Despite Chisora's experience, age and Wilder's raw power make this fight incredibly risky. It's a clash where every decision and reaction matters, and the margin for error is tiny. Fans witness a battle between seasoned veterans, where courage and heart will define the outcome. Chisora's boldness contrasts with the physical threat Wilder brings, creating a high-tension scenario that could produce moments of shock, heroism, or devastation in the heavyweight ring.
Fight Wilder. That's the one fighter that, out of all of them, I just think it'd be a disaster for him. Doesn't need that, he's just, if he was going to fight on, but don't do that.
That's you know, I mean, it's the hardest punch in heavyweight, probably in heavyweight history. I think if you look at the stats, and I just think if Derek, and I think he's probably a little bit older than me, Derek. So I just think, you know, whatever condition you're in, is, you know, you going up against a guy who punches hard.
Paulie Malignani highlights that a Chisora versus Wilder matchup offers far more excitement than Wilder against Usyk. Both fighters may be past their prime, but their heart, character, and willingness to engage ensure a thrilling contest. Derek Chisora now has a realistic shot against Wilder, whose skills may have declined. This fight tests endurance, strategy, and raw willpower, showcasing the unpredictability of heavyweight boxing. Fans should expect intense exchanges, dramatic moments, and a clash where legacy and survival hang in the balance, making it a fight that commands global attention.
I tell you what, it's better than Wilder and Usyk, which they were talking about, which I think would have been a total waste of time, you know, because at this point I'm not sure Wilder's the same fighter. But you put in Wilder and you put in Chisora, both are sort of past it, but both still kind of will fight with heart and character. You know what? A few years ago, I would not have picked Derek to beat Wilder, but I think right now, Derek might be able to pull this off. Derek might be able to knock off Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder has...
Liam Goff explains how anticipation for this fight built through scheduling confusion and press conference speculation. The hype surrounding Derek Chisora versus Deontay Wilder shows how eager fans are to witness this heavyweight clash. Behind the scenes, promoters, fighters, and media juggle logistics while excitement grows. The build-up is electric, with every new update fueling discussion, debate, and anticipation, showing that this fight isn't just about power, but also spectacle, drama, and the unpredictable nature of heavyweight boxing that captures global attention.
It was likely that we were going to get Wilder versus Chisora, and it was going to happen in London, and that a press conference was imminent. Now, I text one of my contacts, and that would be in the zone, because I just assumed it would be on the zone. And he was like, no, I don't think about it. And I was like, okay, that's weird.
Sergio Mora clearly lays out why the Chisora versus Deontay Wilder fight makes complete sense in today's heavyweight landscape. Wilder may still possess that terrifying knockout power, but Chisora's experience and resilience cannot be underestimated. This fight balances risk and reward perfectly. Chisora has faced top-tier opponents, often falling short, yet learning from every encounter, while Wilder's history of losses has not diminished his capacity to shock. This matchup is a clash of raw power versus seasoned grit, and the build-up alone is electric. Fans are drawn to this narrative where legacy, pride, and sheer will collide. It isn't about the cleanest records or technical perfection, it's about heavyweight drama at its finest, where one punch can change everything. Both men bring history, hunger, and unpredictability, guaranteeing a fight that is as psychologically compelling as it is physically explosive. The stakes are sky high, making this one of the most talked about matchups in years.
What do you think of Wilder versus Chisora?
I love that fight. It makes more sense than Wilder and Usyk. I think we had a topic saying that Usyk was going to fight Wilder. I'm like, for what? I go, he should be fighting someone that's already on his side, where he's lost or he already's been knocked out, that has a name but is not at the top level. And Derek Chisora fits all those boxes, even though he is on a 3-fight win streak. Chisora has fought all the big names, have come up short, similar to Wilder.
Liam Goff praises Derek Chisora's consistency and ranking, underlining why he deserves such high-profile matchouts. Chisora may not be the youngest heavyweight, but his ability to maintain form, consistently earn victories, and challenge top opponents makes him a dangerous and credible fighter. Wilder may possess knockout power that intimidates, yet Chisora's resilience and tactical intelligence can neutralize that advantage. This fight represents the perfect storm of experience versus raw power, and fans know it could go either way. Chisora's track record proves he can adapt, endure, and capitalize on every mistake his opponent makes. The narrative goes beyond physicality. It's about heart, preparation, and mental toughness. Boxing fans can expect an explosive contest where moments of brilliance and vulnerability collide, and every punch carries meaning. The excitement is built on more than hype. It's the story of a veteran refusing to be overlooked in the world stage.
You know, even a Derek Chisora, because Chisora's at least got some good wins together and he's highly ranked, I wouldn't begrudge him fighting any of those guys, because they're coming out the back of wins, they're in good form, you know, they've been consistently winning.
Derek Chisora's 50th fight is shaping up to be a monumental occasion, and MGM Sports highlights not only the financial upside, but also the chance to make a mark against a big name like Deontay Wilder. This fight combines legacy, personal achievement, and high stakes, giving Chisora the perfect platform to demonstrate his skill, heart, and enduring relevance. Wilder's raw power and reputation for knockouts make him a dangerous adversary, but Chisora brings experience, durability, and the hunger of a veteran who knows the significance of this milestone. Fans should expect fireworks from the opening bell, as both fighters understand that this clash is about more than just winning. It's about proving who commands respect in the heavyweight division. Every jab, every exchange, and every reaction will be magnified under the global spotlight. This is a fight that blends legacy, risk, and spectacle, capturing the very essence of what makes heavyweight boxing thrilling, unpredictable, and unforgettable.
Derek Chisora can fight another big name for his 50th fight. He's gonna make a lot of money. And you know what? Yeah, guy on current form, I will back Del Boy to go in there and smoke Deontay Wilder, man.
The clash between Derek Chisora and Deontay Wilder is more than just another heavyweight bout. It is a collision of experience and raw power that could define both men's legacies. Chisora arrives with his 50 fights of knowledge and resilience behind him. Every battle he has fought has sharpened his instincts and proven he can endure the pressure of elite competition. Wilder, on the other hand, carries the knockout threat that has made him one of the most feared punchers in the division. But the past few years have shown that age and wear have slightly dulled his once terrifying edge. What makes this fight so compelling is that both fighters have everything to prove. Chisora can show that heart, grit, and tactical smarts can overcome raw, destructive force, while Wilder wants to remind the world that he is still capable of ending fights with one punch. Fans can expect fireworks, tension, and drama from start to finish, and when the bell rings, every moment will count. Which fighter will seize control and leave their mark on history? Don't just watch the build-up. Join the debate in the comments and tell us who you think will come out on top and why. This is the fight heavyweight fans will be talking about for years to come.